All right, boys and girls, welcome back. Yeah, I had the heat going, and yeah, I have to get some more propane. But it's warm in here, it's warm enough. Today's project, we are going to be working on another helicopter. Because, you know, we got a bunch of those around here. No, obviously this is not a helicopter. We have a headlight assembly to install. Here's some directions, I'm not gonna need those. I'm gonna show you step by step how to get this outer fairing off this 2008 Road Glide. It is a pain in the ass, but we can get done what we can get done. If not, we're gonna have to do it in the morning because we got a late start to this video. It is dark out. We'll show you what we're going to be installing. Here's the headlight bezel, which is kind of cool, it came with. And let's not scratch that. Yep, let's go do that. Put that away up here. We have a fresh, brand new LED daymaker. We are going to be replacing the old halogens. So the stock housing has to come out. We're popping that in. Those are LED blinkers, turn signals. Pop those on real quick for you guys so you can check those out. Those shine white LED, and this is a good contrast for before and after. This is the halogens and the other blinker over there. Just turn that music off so I don't get a copyright strike. Yeah, we don't want those copyright strikes. Okay, so I'll just do this side because the other side does the same thing. So your blinker's up here, and voila. Is it gonna do it? No, I didn't do it. Get the blinker? Where is it? Oh, it's up here. There it goes. Sorry. Trying to do things on camera. So that, it turns orange for the directional, and then as soon as you shut the blinker off, it turns back to a running light, which I love. So let's get into it. Let's get this fairing off. We'll do a little time lapse for you guys. I'll show you exactly what to pull and what to pick, and we'll get into it. Okay, first step first. You have to go around. These are T, I think 25s or 20. We're gonna find that out in a minute. There's 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on that side. So you got 6. And then up underneath here, you can see those 2 Eggcorn nuts. Those gotta come off. And those are what mount your blinkers out here. And what you're gonna do is that blinker's just gonna hang out here. You can put a little microfiber rag so you don't scratch your crash bars, which I'm going to do. And then that could just hang out there and it'll be good. And then this is key to get this off. And this body style, I don't know about the new ones. I think they've changed the design on the inside of the headlights. There's 2 hooks that hook in here onto the top of the headlight bezel, and you actually have to push in and pull up. All right, so these are a T25, the Torx bit, and you know, if you can get a drill in there, and you could do that, but you can always do it by hand if you have hand drills. But I got a nice cordless drill, Milwaukee, awesome little upgrade for. It's not a drill, it's not a drill driver. It's actually called a screwdriver. So it's very low torque, and I use this thing quite a bit. So I'll take 6 screws out, and I always keep handy. I got a bunch of these at Harbor Freight. Oh, those are aluminum, believe it or not.
What are you doing?
Oh, my son popped in. So he wanted to be in the YouTube video. I said, not this one, buddy. I try to keep the family life and YouTube separate. So we got 6 screws, take this off. There is a cigarette lighter on that side, but you don't have to worry about that. Okay, all 6 of those screws are out. And by the way, they are aluminum. They're not magnetized, so they don't fit in the magnet tray. Well, they fit in the magnet tray, they just don't stick because they're aluminum. All right, this is the fun part. This has to be lifted up and out, I believe. Right, I lied, I totally forgot. You gotta take these 2 Eggcorn nuts off, which is surprising on even a Harley. It is 1/2 inch, not metric, so that's definitely nice. So I gotta get these 4 Eggcorn nuts off before this pops out, so bear with me. I'll get those out, and then we'll get you guys set up to take the fairing off. I'll probably set you guys up over in that yonder area. But before I do that, I have to put some wood chips in this thing. We are doing the initial burn. We are at 300 badillion degrees over here. And I got for Christmas, the wife got me a electric smoker. So we'll doing the initial burn right now to break it in and season it. So in about, I don't know, friggin' 10 minutes, I gotta put some wood chips in the wood box. And that thing's ready to smoke some freaking meat. Let's get those Eggcorn nuts off, and we'll get this fairing out, and I'll show you all the goodies behind it. Okay, movie magic. They're out, that side and that side. But be forewarned, when you take those acorn nuts off, you're right there, there's 4 washers. They look chrome. Stainless. Now I think they're chrome plated. So just be forewarned when you take those 4 nuts off, those acorn nuts off your blinkers, that's you got those washers there. Don't lose those washers. And those will sit happy right there. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. This bike's got more scratches than a record player from 1966, so we're good. Leave those there, and we're gonna pop this off. Try to set you guys up the best angle of the dangle I can, so you can kind of see the finagling, and then I'll show you the back side of this fairing. Let's get it done. Oh, those are just the blinkers. Okay, so let me unplug this. Let me stop the camera, and I'll plug this, and I'll show you exactly how this thing clips in. It wasn't as bad as I thought, but I'm telling you right now, putting this back on literally sucks. Let me unplug these lights. Okay, yeah, so you can see right here, these 2 hook mounts, you can see where the scratches are because I've been in here a couple times and I'm sure somebody else has as well. So this is what we're gonna need to attack and take apart, and it's gonna suck, but we're gonna get it done. Okay, so we got the fairing off, it's unplugged, and it's the next day. And we're smoking a chicken, turkey, meat, something in there? Yeah. Okay, so welcome back, because it's the next day. Pretty simple and easy right here. I just figured this out off camera. You're gonna need a 13/16, and you're gonna wanna drive these adjustments out, and that's gonna drop your headlight out. So let me take care of the other 2 posts. That one's almost all the way out. You're gonna drive it out, and this headlight should fall out of this top of this fairing. Let's get these screws taken out, and I'll show you what the results are. All right, pretty simple and easy. These little green clips, as you can see, they snap right into these housings. You can see some repair I did with some epoxy and some little Gorilla tape, but this cracked on this side and this cracked on this side a while ago, so I had fixed this prior to being in here. But all these little clips do is slide into the housing. There's one there, the one stayed in there, and then another one, and that just gives you adjustment on the headlight up and down. And I think you can adjust it left and right because these 2 are on top and this is on the bottom. I'm sorry, these are on the bottom, this is on the top. But that's all it does, take this old headlight out. All right, this is what the kit comes with. Looks like you got some headlight adjustment bolts here. There's a bracket. Even give you some new clips so you can get rid of those old green ones and use these new ones. So these are for your headlight adjustment, and here's basically what we're gonna be doing here. There's the, that's a bracket for mounting purposes. I think a support bracket. And you have your headlight headlight adjustment screws and all the hardware that goes with that. Now, it looks like these are used somewhere in there too. We'll have to read that. And then the headlight assembly goes in, and this is plug and play, which is great. So there's a close-up diagram. Oh yeah, so there you go, 10. I'll have to read all up in there. So just basically follow your directions to what kit you get. This is an aftermarket one. Alright guys, it's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing that I ran into a complication was probably because I didn't read these damn things. Thing does look sharp. I can't wait to get it on the bike and show you a final product. But that bezel, it makes it all the difference. It's unbelievable how different it looks. I love it. And then on the back, but that's the only thing I want you to realize here. These clips that go in here, you need to spin these on these arms before you snap them in. So I had to take them back out, spin them down, so just enough of this 3, whatever it is. I don't know what freaking size it is over here. 3, what size is it? 3/16? Yeah, 3/16 you're gonna need to drive those in and out. It does work well with that drill. Yeah, so you're gonna have to put those clips on and then kind of line all 3 of them up, and then you'll hear them all clip into the housing. Then you have to drill here and here. There's 3M stick tape on the back of this. Just line that up as best you can. I just sent it. I didn't even measure. I just lined it up the best I could. I drilled this hole out. I don't know why. I thought I had to. That's probably for another model. But yep, it's all covered up anyways, so that whole thing looks real dressed up and real nice. So now the hard part is getting this thing back on the bike, lined up in here, which I kind of like how this is metal now and not plastic. This is that's how it should have been from the factory, not just plastic, because those tabs right here on this bike are metal right here. So that's where this is gonna go, right in here. And then these are pretty easy too, right here. Where are the plugs? I think I tucked them up out of the way right here. So plug and play, it'll plug right in. And we'll get this back on and we'll turn the light on for you guys. We'll do some movie magic. All right, guys, here is the final product. Looks awesome, very happy with it. Just be forewarned, putting this back on is a pain in the ass. Those clips are super hard to line up, and make sure you put all your hardware back in, all 6 bolts, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the other side. And then don't over tighten these when you put these in, because they're just going into a rubber grommet, so be careful with those. And yeah, man, very happy with that. I'll show you guys a quick part of what it looks like. So there's low beam with the blinkers, and then I'll put high beam on for you guys. And there's high beam, all, what is it, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights per LED. 6 of them in there. All 6 come on in each light. There's high beams. But be aware that you're gonna have to adjust these, get the bike up straight, and take some measurements and try to adjust these as best you can for the height of where your beam wants to go. So there are those 3 screws on the back, the adjustment screws. You can do that, and you can get to them from the back side. So they're right down in there. You can see a tip of it right there. See one of them right there. But you can do it. So. All right, guys, if this video helped anybody out here, we're trying to remove that fairing on a road glide, and I'm pretty sure they're all similar. I'm sure the newer ones are more involved, but this is an 08, so we got a new LED headlight. It'll be good for at night, a little more safety and a lot brighter. So make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up, hit the notifications bell if you guys want to watch automotive content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.